Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Got my coffee. I hope you're having a good morning and have a fantastic day. Schlagzani. Schlagzon. Clan Babbins. Schlag. He's back. Sturv 103B. This is a good one, guys. I like this. And yo to Clan Babbins. That'll be Skills Clan in NA. All you baboons out there, welcome to the channel. And Schlagzana, your clanmate, is in his 103B, and he's going to give us a little clinic on how to be aggressive in a TD. This is not an easy tank to be aggressive in. It isn't. He is top tier, so that's good. He can expect a decent amount of bounces out of this thing. Tank doesn't do really well with getting surrounded. It is not a tank you want to get surrounded in. But you can play it aggressively. You do not have to bush snipe. You do not have to bushwank at all times in the Sturv. Let's be real. There's plenty of bushwanking going on in Sturvs, and it can be quite deadly bushwanking. Hanging out on the red line, hiding behind rocks and in bushes. It's a stealthy wedge, and you can have some great games. Just absolutely pummeling people. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage for a tier 10 TD, but it sure does fire fast and has a bunch of pen. So initially it goes up to what you would consider fairly standard position. This is a assault map. The thing about assault map is it's only 10 minutes, and that can be hard for a TD, especially a TD like this, to get its damage in, especially if things are going poorly. But as you can tell, the light tanks are moving forward, and even the 110E3 has said, I am 110E3, hear me roar. Off he goes, pushing into the enemy. Oh, by the way, there's no artillery. Another thing that you want to avoid in a Sturv is getting hit by artillery. We'll see how the change changes that. I suspect it's probably a little bit better than it was. But we have won the south flank in spades, and here comes Schlag. He's pushing down initially over here, and then he has an idea. He puts on the brakes, and he's going to have a think. It's like, let me just kill this guy first while I think about this. All right, so got rid of the RHM. What do I want to do next? Should I go into the corner where all my friends are? Nah, I think there's maybe a problem over here. Let's go over here into the city. Hot Sturv in the city, looking wedge, feeling pretty. I don't know, that's terrible, but he's heading in there. He is heading in there. The other Sturv is in trouble. He's about to learn why it is that you don't want to get surrounded in a Sturv, because, I don't know, what are there, 14 tanks there? Schlag comes in, jams the brakes on, hits X, gets into siege mode, pops the 257, and just goes right through him. The KPZ doesn't really have a good understanding of what's happening right now, but now he does. Because he's like, what? What is the Sturv doing? That is what you would hear from me on stream. I would say something like, as my team was getting rolled up, and I was pinned in the corner like the 257 or the T54E1, I would be going, what is that guy doing there? Well, I'll tell you what he's doing there. Kicking your butt. The KPZ says, ooh, he's on a reload. Let me just come out here. I don't even know what that was. What was that? Was that just a mouse thing, or did it rock because he got hit by the KPZ? I don't know. Did he try to go into siege mode or out of it and then abort? I don't even know what happened. The 54E1's trying to bait a shot, I believe. What he'd really love to do is have the... oh my gosh, I've lost control. What he'd really love to do is have the Sturv take a shot and bounce or miss, and then come out and unload the clip into him. Although he does have to be careful, because I think he might not get every shot off before the Sturv gets reloaded. Unfortunately for him, Schlag is not biting. He is not biting on that bait, and he just has this locked down. He's got the Object 257, the KPZ RH, and the 54E1 absolutely locked down in this corner. They can't really go much of anywhere. And now we're just kind of thinking, all right, what do we do? You know, he moves really slowly forward. He could creep forward, but he does want to be careful about letting all three of those guys get close enough that they can go around him and eliminate him very quickly. Although there is plenty of backup back here. We've got, I guess they're over here now, the Scorpion G and the green KPZ. The even 90 moves up. Boom, watch how fast this reloads. 54E1's in big trouble. Nice push up in there in the Sturv to add his gun to the fight in the city, and it's just not something you see a lot. And I talk about this a lot, that figure out a way to get your tank into the important fight, and that is exactly what Schlag has done. In fact, I like this. This is pretty aggressive. I'm just going to auto-am and take him down. He knows he might have got hit in the side by the 257, who's now dead, by the way. But he accepts that in order to get rid of the T-54E1. And now he's just pushing in. Fearless. Right on in. Going to drive up onto a wall. You do have to be careful with these. They will crawl up walls and do weird things physics-wise when you're driving around. So the physics are a little odd on this dude. So be very careful when you're driving your Sturv around. So he's gone into siege mode. Goes back out into travel mode. Not really sure what you were shooting at there, but maybe you were just hoping a pixel would show up. There's the Badger. Oh my gosh, what is this? We've got a little bit of unadulterated T-54 rear end. He's turning now. He didn't like it. He does not like that at all. He's like, Sturv, I don't like that. But this is where the accuracy of this gun just comes into play. He's just going to pick the pimples off the top of this poor. Thought about shooting the Badger. I don't know, man. Maybe... Ooh, maybe a shot in the back of the Badger would have been a player right there. Are we going to get into the lower plate maybe? Yes, we are. Badger gets his one shot. And do we have enough oompha to go through? No, not really. That's going to be a little tough. There we go. We've hit the gold. We've touched gold. Badger is now getting attacked from two directions. I think you have a shot at him. I don't know why you didn't just go to siege and shoot him there, but it's all right. Oh, well, that's the ground or some such. Now, uh-oh, we've really given him a little bit of a advantage there, but now we're firing gold, and I don't know what the pen is on that. Let us find out. Down goes the Badger. That ups it to 350. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And this is not necessarily a one game. Now let's have a little what if, go down what if lane here, okay? What if Schlag was still sitting up on that hill saying, Herder, I'm a TD, I have to stand back because my Sturv is too easy to surround it and kill it. Well, I'll tell you what, there wouldn't be nearly the amount of 4,690 damage. And this other team may have started to get an advantage on Schlag's team. And he has been an integral part in keeping this battle close by driving his TD to where it's needed, wherever that might be, and playing World of Tanks. So yes, your Wedge TD is really good at being sneaky, but sometimes, oftentimes, it has to do something like this. I'll get that track. Oh, that is so tasty. Oh, that is an overpowered 268 version 4 going down in a heap of stuff. I love it. Nicely done. Nicely done. Little thank you, little hey, little high five from the teammates. Fantastic. Well done. We're over 5,000 damage with 3 kills. And this has just been a difference maker. By him getting in where the tank was needed, regardless of the type of tank it is. I mean, I cannot stress that enough. That will increase your win rate. Doesn't mean YOLO win and always push into the brawl zone in your light tank. It means do it correctly, do it smartly. We're just crawling at this guy now. Okay. I think I'd go into travel mode. Push on up against this guy. Let's go get it. Even go for a ram. No, wait a minute. We're going to snipe. We're going to hatch snipe. I didn't watch the very end of it, so I really don't know what happens here. I feel like, though, it has to be said, if we'd gone in travel mode and gone full speed at this, we might have been able to end this fight with a ram kill from the Sturv. How fantastic would that be? Maybe even drive off the stairs and land on him. Oh, it would have been delicious. We're not going to get the kill. But we did get... I didn't realize that you could do that. Yes, you can. All right, so you can actually cap while sitting on this ridge. I had that question a while ago, and I never did answer it till now. I never did answer it until now. Nicely done. 5,391 damage, 212 assists, 3 kills, and a hot Sturv in the city, making it happen, man. A lot of goodness in this replay, my friends. A lot of goodness for learning how to follow things up, watch the map, go where you're needed, regardless of your tank, and be an integral part to the victory. Thanks for sending that in, man. That's all I've got for today. We will see ya.